Well, these days, more and more people are choosing to upgrade their homes instead of buying something new. And for more than 20 years, Wine Rex America has been enhancing residential and commercial properties with stunning wine storage solutions. So here now from Wine Rex America is Brianna Ferguson. So thanks for being here. I think this is, I was just looking at a house the other day. It was an open house and they had an under the stair wine storage cellar type thing, and it was just such a great use of space. So I'm so excited to talk to you. Give us a brief history of Wine Rex America, who you guys are.
Yeah, Wine Racks America has been making wine racks for over 20 years out of North Salt Lake, Utah. So it started off as making smaller wine racks that can hold a small assortment of wines on a countertop as a side table, turned into this need and desire to build out these modular wine systems that can, take a closet conversion and turn it into a small wine cellar all the way up to a large wine room for a much larger space to house a lot more wine. And so we specialize in those large cellar kits for wine storage.
I love this. Okay, so what are your most popular products? What are people out there buying right now?
Yeah, our two most popular products are the InstaCellar and CellarView series. So these are both modular systems. InstaCellar features that classic cork out storage, but with various styles of shelving. So you can really make a unique display with bins or arches and stemware displays. Whereas CellarView, which is compatible with InstaCellar, features these horizontal displays with metal rods and allows you to display your favorite vintages label forward, so you can really highlight your favorite labels.
I love this because, everything is very expensive. So going out to get a glass of wine is very expensive. And so if you are a wine drinker, it's just nice to be able to sit at home and have your own glass of wine and then display that and not have it take up space and have it sort of be integrated into your home. So I'm curious about how this works. So it's a one-stop resource for all of your wine storage, but how do the homeowners work with you guys? How do they, select and measure and then design and install these wine storage solutions?
Yeah, we make the process super simple and fun. So our cellar specialists have been working at Wine Racks America for many, many years and have so much experience in meeting with somebody, whether that's over the phone or a Zoom call, and we can walk you through all of your options, whether that be a wood system, a metal rack system, what type of cooling units, if you're wanting to create that controlled environment. What are the specs that you need to consider when you are building out that cellar room or just maybe a wine wall display. After that, we go through a 3D rendering process where we actually render your cellar room in a 3D colored rendition, so that way you can really see what that looks like in your space and make any tweaks needed. After that, sit back and relax. We have the fastest ship and build timelines in the industry at just under 5 weeks. And once you receive it, assembly is made super easy. You can, opt to assemble yourself. We provide all of the instructions and tools necessary and tips and tricks. Our team is always here to help along the whole process. Or working with a general contractor is also super easy, and finding one in your local area. So, and then after that, you fill it and enjoy.
It's just such a great way, especially if you've been in your home for a really long time and you've done all the projects there are to do. You've done the bathrooms and the kitchen and the laundry room. This is a really fun way to add some interest and some coziness and some personality to your home. What are homeowners telling you about what are you seeing about the growing interest in homes for wine storage?
Yeah, there's the growing interest of just creating these spaces in your home to enjoy. A lot of people are adding home gyms or little nooks for relaxation, and that wine cellar nook or room is just so fun because as you're having friends and family over for dinners, you get to enjoy your wine with your friends and family. And it's really cool too to be able to, if you're traveling and bringing wine back with you from a winery you just visited, and you want to be able to display that label and enjoy it when you're not drinking it. It's just such a fun way to be able to incorporate that into your home design.
Yes, we do that in my family a lot. We travel, sometimes overseas, and we bring wine back. And for a while, it just sits in a wine fridge, and you don't get to see it. It doesn't get to be a part of your home and that sort of reminder of this trip that you took and this bottle that you got. So what is the best way for homeowners to get in touch with you and begin the process of designing their own wine storage options?
Yeah, it's super simple. Go to wineracksamerica.com and cellar design. There you can fill out a form to get in contact with one of our cellar specialists. Our team reaches out within 24 hours to connect with you to discuss your wants and needs for your wine cellar display. And from there, you go into the design process. Super easy.
Okay. Brianna, thank you so much for being here. If I had a glass of wine, I would cheers you. Thank you so
Cheers.
much.
Thank you. Bye.